What's up, YouTube? Man, woo! Sorry, I guess we're all still alive. Been in my closet for like 2 days, waiting this out, see what was gonna happen. I guess it's not the end. Boy, I got egg on my face. I just gotta explain to my wife where our life savings went. I was pretty sure it was the end, so I spent our life savings on hookers and blow. So may not be buying any comics for a while. So anyways, yeah, I was hiding in the closet for 2 days, and what brought me out is I heard a knock at the door and had a My Comic Shop order, so good reason to come back to living, but man, I'm glad we're all not dead. This is like the 30th time they said it in my lifetime. I figured this time it was real. Stupid Mayans. Okay, anyways, let's get into some comics. Okay, this is what I picked up, man. Saga. I liked it. Green Lantern. First couple are new. Happy. So I'm on this one. I liked it. I really did. So I'll finish that one. I'm jumping on this one. We're starting with X-Men #1. If I like it, then I'll get run what #4 right now. So I'll finish those up. Love it. I still love it. Colder #2 I thought was better than #1. I love the whole nightmare vision here. Get a view of what insanity is. Yeah. Who doesn't like that? Hippie, you told me if I like Colder that I better be picking this up. And I've only read like page 4 and I've kind of flipped through it. I was reading it when I had to lay down to go to work, go to sleep, go to work. And just the first 5 pages I read, I was just like, oh my God. So as soon as I'm done with this, I'll have to lay down, go to sleep for work tonight. And this is what I'll read to go to sleep. So if I can sleep after this. Here's something I got from My Comic Shop. Luke Cage, #11. I'm about 6 or 7 away from completing all the Luke Cage, Power Man, Iron Fist. Okay, this right here, X-Men 213, is when I got this, it filled in a 100-issue run in my X-Men collection. So with that, there's a solid 100 issues in a row. Well, and then if I get 350, I think, that'll probably fill in 200 in a row. I can't remember how this works. No. Anyways, I'm 20 away from... No, now I'd be 15 away from... If I get these 15, I'll have a 400 in a row run. So, here's another X-Men. That was a long, stupid explanation. It didn't need to happen. But anyways, I'm really getting close to completing 94 through, what, 544 on the Uncanny X-Men. And then I'll work backwards from there. I've got a few before 94. Picked up Sensational Spider-Man Annual #1. Peter Parker's Protector Spider-Man #2. I'm about maybe 5 away from having the first 100 on this, and then I've got a few after that. So maybe after I've filled that in, then I'll try working on finishing that run. Possessed #2, and this is Jeff Johns. I didn't realize that. I have #1, so I got 1 and 3. I need to find 2. So, and this right here, I love Elseworlds. And listen, it's in Mylar. Hippie, Great Legend, R. Dowdy, Captain. You guys love you some Mylar. Here you go, man. Love that crisp crackle. So I'm actually looking into buying, at least getting enough Mylar to put my major comics in. I can't do my whole collection of Mylar. It'd take buku dollars, but maybe eventually. Jabba the Hutt one-shot. Jabba the Hutt the Betrayal. Don't normally buy Star Wars comics, but a lot of times if they're one-shots, I will. Especially the character I like. Wolverine. I still dig these so much. Doc and Holland, he knows, man. He's the man on that. So I understand why he's such a huge Wolverine fan. I know, Gimp. We're alive. You know, if shit went down, Gimp, you were the first to be eaten, right? I had to tell you that. Your days were numbered, buddy. Okay. Runaways, #2. This is a weird comic. I think the covers are way better than the interiors, so it's like... It almost looks like Japanimation inside. I guess the covers kind of do, but I just don't dig Japanimation. Runaways number 6. See, I wish they looked like that and more like that. See, I mean, it's a pretty girl on the cover. That's exactly why I picked them up. Number 1 must have been a pretty girl. No, this must have sold the rest of them for me, I bet. Then you got a pretty girl on this cover. And this right here. It's Spoof Comics, Spider Femi. And see, even though it's got spiders on there, which I don't like spiders, but I still find myself buying them with the covers that have spiders on them. Same with alligator covers. I've always had a fear of alligators, and I live in Indiana, so don't ask me why. But yeah, so you got the pretty girl on the cover. So I bought that. New Avengers number 1. So I just love that cover. That's just awesome. Loki Goblin. He was talking about trying to fill in his run on Amazing Spider-Man, and he's going to the store and he's finding none. They're just completely wiped out because people are now picking it up because it's ending, and it's pissing him off. And I'm guilty. I'm guilty, man. I haven't bought Amazing Spider-Man since forever, and I'm finding them in 50-cent box, and I'm finding them for $1. I don't know why they'd be so cheap if they're so popular again. But I'm guilty of buying them up. But luckily, I'm not taking from you because you're pretty far away from Indiana. So, but there's somebody in Indiana I've pissed off, that's for sure. Alex Ross, Project Superpowers. I'm going to pick these up from now on. I've always seen them, and I just overlooked them. And somebody, I can't remember who showed these. Why Not Art, maybe? Somebody showed these. And I think they just look good. So, American Virgin. Ghost Critic. Yeah, he actually collected these, and I told him that I was, and he said it's a great series, which I agree. Love it. Okay, we're almost done. Once again, man, covers with the pretty girl on it. If you have a drawing of a pretty girl, it draws me to it, but if you have an actual photo of a pretty girl in there, and I think this girl is I think they said she's a Victoria's Secret model, but good Lord, she's beautiful. I can almost see her as Wonder Woman. I always find myself trying to cast a Wonder Woman movie. What girl out there is hot enough to play her? And I always say Megan Fox, but she doesn't want to do it. But you got to be that caliber. You can't be cute. You got to be gorgeous. That girl's pretty hot. But I still don't know if she... I'd have to see her in the Wonder Woman outfit. Or out of it. Dr. Manhattan, Before Watchmen number 1. I hadn't been buying these, but since I found it in the dollar box, I will finish those. Which I'm digging the Before Watchmen stuff. So here's one right here. Got this from my comic shop. It's PT Boat Skipper Captain Storm. It's number 1, 1964, and it says, "Skipper, your leg's been blasted." And he's like shooting at the planes coming at him. He's like, "It's only wood. I'll get another." Introducing war's unique wonder, the skipper who shakes a wooden leg at the enemy in the book-length depth-charge killer hunt. So look, he's got a wooden leg. That's just awesome. He don't care. You can shoot him in the wooden leg. But I seen that. It was pretty cheap, and I was like, oh, I gotta have that. That's just amazing. Good 60s cheese there. And here's the prize. This was on the wall in my flea market video, and I said I will own this, and I had enough money to buy it this week. So Fantasy 4 number 55. This is the 4th appearance of Silver Surfer. It looks really good on the front. I mean, it's not bad. I don't know what to be rated. I'm not a grader here, but the only problem is whoever put this in a bag years ago shoved it in there, and the very back page is crumpled on the back, and it crumpled up like 2 or 3 pages with it. So it's probably sat like that 10, 15 years. So it looks beautiful on the front, and then I pulled it out and said, son of a, oh well. It happens. And I got 2 things in the mail with my comic shop order. I'm going to make a video to show, well, it's a video for everyone, but I think Hippie will like this the most. So this video I'll be doing will be for Hippie. He'll know when he sees what the subject's about. He's a fan, I'm a fan. But I wanted to get these before I ever made a video on them. So I probably just gave it away. He probably knows exactly. But okay, that's it. I did this video once before, and Somehow I didn't save it, so. Well, I'll talk to you guys later. We're all live. We're all alive. Okay, now I just gotta explain to my wife where our money went. I might make other videos, I don't know. This may be the end for me too.